right. How's everybody doing? I'm going to guess that based on that abrupt record skip that it's time for me to start. So I have 2:07, so I think we're good on time. How's everybody doing? I think this might be the best looking crowd of the day. But I have 3 daughters, and I'll tell them that their daddy's prettiest, so I told the 10 o'clock group the same thing. But you guys look pretty good. So good afternoon. Greetings, salutations. Welcome to Rowan College of Burlington County's spring graduation ceremony. My name is Mike Ciosi. I'm the president here. I have the distinct pleasure of serving as the president here, and I am so glad that you could join us to celebrate the success of our students. Campus never looks better than at graduation when it's filled with inspirational graduates, the proud and supportive families and friends in the back, what's up, and those of us who are privileged to work with all of them. This afternoon's ceremony celebrates students in majors from both STEM and health sciences divisions, along with students who earned their high school equivalency degrees. As a reminder, I'm looking at you, today's ceremony is being live streamed on YouTube, accessible through the college's website, rcbc.edu. So your public service announcement for anyone unable to join us in person, send them a text right now, rcbc.edu, and you can watch us in HD. Speaking of pointing to AV, I want to thank them for making that possible. I want to thank the marketing group for the behind-the-scenes stuff. I want to thank the Office of Student Life for the behind-the-scenes stuff that they have done, public safety, facilities, and my folks. I know I took my binder with me last night, and little Ashley was freaking out. You see her over there? I don't think she slept. She didn't think I was going to bring it back today, but I did. So yay. Before we begin, I would ask that we honor our country and the brave men and women who have served to protect our freedoms. Please stand for the national anthem. Please remain standing, as I would like to take a moment of reflection to either say a prayer, remember a loved one, or just appreciate your personal journey to this day. Many of us will take this moment to reflect Dr. Jonathan Alexander, a member of our faculty for a quarter of a century until his passing a few weeks ago. He inspired many students here at RCBC, including some of today's graduates. Thank you. Please be seated. So, welcome to our graduates, faculty members, and all of our distinguished guests. I'm honored to be standing here today speaking to all of you on this momentous occasion. I am pleased to congratulate the graduating class of 2024 on this outstanding achievement. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives, one that you will always remember. You've put in countless hours of hard work, studying, and dedication to reach this moment. You should all be proud of yourselves and celebrate this accomplishment with your loved ones. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to thank my mother, who's watching at home. She's given me a ton, including my name. So I would also like to acknowledge all of the other Michaels in the audience. So if there's any other Mikes, please stand with me for a moment of recognition. Any other Mikes? Okay, all right. Now we have completed our mic check. You can be seated with all the other non-mics. Problem was that fell a little flatter this morning because we only had Logans and Declans and there was no mic, so the joke didn't make sense. And if you saw the rejected jokes that I had floated initially, they involved the word slay, they involved the word riz, and everybody kept looking at me saying, "What the Sigma?" All right, you got. I don't even know what any of that stuff means. But that joke serves as a message to our graduates as they prepare for a new career or transferring to a university. Had our audio crew needed someone to check the acoustics this morning or this afternoon, I would have volunteered. There's no such thing as a job too small, no matter where you go or how high you reach. And many of you will attain great heights. I know that RCBC Barons do great things after graduation, and now we have objective proof. Last year, we began asking graduates to fill out the first destination survey to give us data on where they go post-RCBC. The results were not surprising. 95.3% of RCBC graduates were either employed, continuing their education, or serving in the military. It's a 95.3% success rate. Pretty sure that's an A here at RCBC. The average starting salary of RCBC grads entering the workforce directly was nearly $64,000, which is 6% above the national average. Many of our graduates found employment at places like Virtua Health, Lockheed Martin, and Subaru of America. So when I say Barons go places, there's no need to check this microphone. It's true. I'm confident that the class of 2024 will be equally as impressive, so I ask that you fill out your survey. We've made it so simple. There's a QR code on the program. Please scan it. It takes like 5 minutes. And I think we held your caps and gowns hostage, right? So I think many of you had to do it in order to get it. But if you didn't do it, do it. And now I'm going to introduce some of the guests on stage behind me who have also gone to great places during their life journey. So we have 2 President's Award winner speakers that you're going to hear from this afternoon. Joseph Versillo from the Health Sciences. I guess we'll clap at each one, right? Our second student speaker, Taio Adekunle from the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics Department. Our afternoon's keynote speaker, Governor Phil Murphy. Representing Burlington County Commissioners, Deputy Director Tom Pullian, and Commissioner Daniel O'Connell. Representing the RCBC Board of Trustees, we have Chairman Dr. Anthony Wright, Vice Chairman Dr. James Kerfoot, Trustee Kevin Brown, Trustee Lorraine Hatcher, and Trustee Gino Pasqualone. From the RCBC team, we have Senior Vice President and Provost Dr. David Spang, Dean of Student Success Dr. Catherine Briggs, representing the New Jersey Council of County Colleges, President Dr. Aaron Fichtner. Sorry, that's an inside joke that he loves. We have the Dean of the Health Sciences Division, Dr. Karen Montalto in VIP. We have the Dean of the STEM Division, Dr. Adem Tate. And we have the Adult Basic Education Director, Anthony Phillips. We also have 2 friends from the Council of County Colleges, Maria Heidkamp and Mikhail Jenkins. And from Deborah Heart and Lung Center, Joe Chiricella. Back to the real VIPs of today, our graduates. Yes. And if you brought an air horn, you're allowed to use it. I'm not anti-air horn, okay? Just saying. But to our graduates, your degree certifies that you possess knowledge and the mastery of skills. Earning this degree is a testament to your character and work ethic. It's a badge of honor that you can proudly show the world as proof that you're career-ready, life-tested, and one tough baron. As the data shows, the fact that you chose the best community college in the state of New Jersey already proves that you were smarter than most. Next up, we're going to hear from a very impressive baron. As I mentioned, this afternoon's ceremony combines two academic divisions, health sciences and science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, with a student speaker representing each division. The rich diversity of our community college is reflected by the fact that each speaker has joined our community from another country, one from Canada and another from Nigeria. Their stories are very different, but each reinforces the theme that America, despite our problems, remains a land of opportunity for anyone willing to dream big, plan well, and work hard. Our first speaker wants to help save lives, both in his career as a nurse and a volunteer firefighter. Joseph Versillo grew up in Canada, where he described himself as an average student who lacked ambition, drifting from jobs, and spending his life surfing, playing hockey, and music. Actually, that sounds like one of my life goals. I gotta get those kids out of the house first, though. So, Joe met a girl who was living in New Jersey. Things got serious, and it was time to find more stable living. A desire to help people led him to RCBC's EMT program to enhance his skills for a career in firefighting. Here at RCBC, he gained a new confidence, an appreciation and discipline for school. He pushed himself to apply for and ultimately complete RCBC's competitive nursing program at 43 years old. Woo. Today, you want to clap? No, we can clap. Today, he's graduating with an offer to join Penn Medicine's residency program to work in their operating room with ambitions of pursuing a master's degree. I will say that he found that stability. Please welcome Health Sciences President's Award winner, Joseph Versillo.
Good afternoon, esteemed faculty, proud family members, distinguished guests, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Joe Versillo, and I'm an RCBC Nursing School graduate, and I'm very honored to be one of the speakers today. Growing up as a quiet, low-key kid in the small town of Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada, I just want to say that never in a million years would I thought I'd be standing here at the age of 43 years old in New Jersey as a nursing school graduate, talking in front of you all today. My mind is blown right now. After graduating from university 20 years ago in Canada, I was sort of like a feather floating down a stream, going wherever the current took me. I worked whatever odd job came my way, and instead of focusing on a career, I focused more on my hobbies of playing hockey, surfing, and making music. No regrets there. I got to travel the world and do what I loved. But 15 years later, I started to wonder why I'd never found a career in something that I was passionate about and gave me a stable income. Looking back on it now, I realized it was because I was pessimistic and had a defeatist attitude. I was convinced that I was never good enough or smart enough to have a decent career with decent pay. I thought it was impossible. I would make up excuse after excuse why I couldn't get a good job. I'd have to go back to school. I'm too old to go back to school. How would I pay for it? I'm not smart enough. Things like that. Then I met my wife, Imogen. And she turned things around for me, specifically in my way of thinking. She turned me from being a whiner into a doer. She taught me that if I really wanted something in life, I'd have to at least give it an honest try. I'd have to go out there and work hard for it. After we got married, I knew I had to step it up to be her husband. We started to brainstorm on possible careers I could do. She asked me, "What would your dream job be?" I said, "That's easy, firefighting." "Well, why don't you do that?" And the old me immediately replied, "There's no way. I would need to take a chemistry course, and I basically failed chemistry in high school. Plus, I'm too old to be a firefighter now. Nobody would ever hire me." But after receiving a stern look from my wife that said, "What did we just talk about? No excuses," I began to do some research, and guess what? My excuses were wrong. Many fire departments hire candidates over 35 years old, and you don't need chemistry. You can join a volunteer fire department and go to fire school. So that's just what I did. 3 months later, I was a fully certified firefighter and pursuing jobs in a field that I once thought was unattainable. While I was pursuing this career in firefighting, which is extremely competitive, by the way, I decided to do a few things to beef up my resume. One was joining the Canadian Armed Forces Reserves, which was a great honor, by the way, to serve my country. And this too, like firefighting, was another career path I had thought about doing when I was younger, but just never had the drive to fully commit to. And there I was, doing it. I even spent a few months away from my family on the frigid east coast of Canada for officer training, living in a tent and getting yelled at by corporals and sergeants almost half my age. As tough as that was, I was still living one of my dreams. Another thing I did to boost my fire resume was getting certified to be an emergency medical technician. And it was through that 4-month course that I discovered two things. One was Rowan College at Burlington County, where the EMT course was held. The second thing I discovered was a passion for emergency medicine. Right after I was certified in late 2019, I started to look into RCBC's nursing program. After reading up on it and seeing how competitive it was to get in, I was a little intimidated and discouraged. It had been nearly 20 years since I was last in university, and back then I was a mediocre student at best with a solid B average. The self-doubt and uncertainty started to flood back into my mind. Should I even try to do this? I would have to take a full year of prerequisite courses and pretty much get all A's just to apply to the nursing program. Then I figured, you know what? I doubted myself to never become a firefighter, so let's give this a go. Well, with a lot of hard work and discipline, I ended up with a 4.0 average in those prerequisites. And when I got that acceptance email from the nursing department, I almost cried. I could not believe it. So let that be a message for everyone. You're never too old or too young to do anything. Don't be afraid to try new things and push yourself even when something might seem impossible. Don't let those excuses in your mind overtake your work ethic and perseverance. Just put yourself out there and never give up. And if one thing doesn't work out, keep trying other things. You'll find your callings. And I say that plurally because you never know where life's going to take you. I'm living proof of that. And I also wanted to say that none of us would be here without the support of those around us. To our faculty, thank you for not only imparting your knowledge, but also instilling in us the values of integrity and excellence. To our families and friends, thank you for your endless encouragement and for believing in us even when we doubted ourselves. Your sacrifices have not gone unnoticed. And today is as much your achievement as it is ours. So let's give them all a round of applause. I want to specifically thank my wife Imogen, stepdaughter Lauren, our wiener dogs Ollie and Theodore, and my parents for all of their support over the past few years. I wouldn't be standing here without you all. In closing, as we look toward the future, let's acknowledge that the world of healthcare is ever evolving. Let's all commit to being lifelong learners and advocating for the health and well-being of our communities. The road ahead will no doubt present challenges, but I'm confident that our education has equipped us to meet them with courage and compassion. Now I'd like to leave you with one last thing. This is a revised quote from the HBO miniseries Band of Brothers that I tailored for us graduates today. My fellow graduates, it's been a long few years. It's been a tough few years. You studied diligently, courageously for yourself, classmates, family, and friends. You're a special group. You found in one another a bond that exists only in college, among sisters and brothers. You've shared study sessions, study notes, study strategies, YouTube tutorials, and held each other in dire moments. You've seen sickness, bad grades, a pandemic, and have struggled together. Some of us have even lost loved ones during this time. But you've also seen hope and recovery and celebrated after passing each of these grueling semesters. I'm proud to be graduating with each and every one of you. You all deserve long, fulfilling, and gainful careers in each of your fields of study. Thank you, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Joe. That's an incredible life journey. I'm sorry, your incredible life journey, combined with the RCBC education, gives me great confidence that you're going to make a great nurse. Now, not all American stories start out as happy as Joe's. Take yourself back 1 month ago. You're getting ready to graduate, start your career, or transfer. Suddenly, you find yourself in a new country where you had to start all over. Would you give up your dreams or use this chance to start fresh and pursue something bigger and bolder in an unfamiliar country and culture? It took a few months for Taio to summon her courage, but once she did, she emerged as a fully engaged and supportive campus leader in our community. I got to meet her as part of the Student Government Association. She studied sustainable designs in the college's student research program, and she showcased her skills in fashion shows connected to the college and professionally, such as Newark Fashion Week. And last Friday at the Cherry Hill Mall, too. I don't know how many of you were there for that one, but that was pretty good. An aspiring entrepreneur, she is establishing a culture-centered athletic clothing line to raise awareness of different cultures and connect people with their heritage while they exercise and feel good about themselves. She'll continue to refine this vision when she studies fashion business management at the Fashion Institute of Technology. Please welcome STEM President's Award winner, Taio Edukunle.
Hi, everybody. Really? Hi, everybody. Imagine being on the brink of graduating from college, topping your class of 135 students with the highest GPA, or finally making friends who care about you, and then realizing that you have to give up everything to move to a place far from home, a place where no one knows you, to start all over again. This was a dilemma I found myself in 2 years ago. Hailing from Ondo State, Nigeria, attaining a GPA of 4.75 in a 5.0 system, at the University of Benin, Edo State, Nigeria, studying sociology and anthropology and being a few months away from graduation. I had to move to the United States with my family. And to say that I was sad would be an understatement, as I was slowly snowballing into depression. As much as I valued education, I told myself that it was the end for me. I remember crying for months, unable to figure out my next steps, as my school had no option for distance learning. I felt like a failure, a dropout, which no one would pay attention to. The only perspective that I could view life from was that of riches to rags. Well, things began to change slowly when I started working. And then I realized I wanted more out of life. My parents' constant reassurance and encouragement, my siblings and my friends' support helped me. A family friend took me to RCBC, but I didn't want to attend a community college, seeing I was coming from a four-year college. After a few months, I decided to let go of my previous studies in sociology and anthropology altogether, to pursue my passion in fashion design at RCBC, a dream that I have always wanted to pursue, but was not offered in conventional schools in Nigeria. However, my courage and determination led me to be one of the best students in my class. You can ask my professors. I began to engage in college activities and make an impact one person at a time. Taking on leadership roles in the Student Government Association as vice president and vice president of leadership in the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society has been a very exciting journey for me. I even started my own business, Tribe Flex, a fitness brand aimed at promoting diversity and cultural inclusion. Well, I got good news. I'll be offering a 20% discount today when you pre-order at tribeflex.com, www.trybeflex.com. Sorry. When you use the coupon code RCBC_2024 in honor of our amazing graduating students. Can I hear a round of applause? Okay. Of course, I'm thrilled about this wonderful opportunity to share my story with you today. Thank you, President COC, the selection committee, wherever you may be in the audience, for choosing me among so many deserving candidates in the class. Who's doing that? Okay. I'd like to thank my friends and family. Somebody doesn't want to hear my message. Okay. I would like to thank my friends and my family, my professors who has watered the seed of potential in me and have nurtured me this far. Thank you to everyone I met at RCBC. You made my journey a remarkable one. 2 years ago, I was ready to quit on myself. Yet, here I am as a proof that every disappointment is a blessing in disguise. To my fellow graduates, as we stand on the brink of a new chapter in our lives, I want to share a very simple yet powerful message. Perseverance is key. There will be moments when the journey feels arduous, when obstacles seem insurmountable, and when the weight of uncertainty threatens to overwhelm us. Times when it feels like the world is against us and we slowly lose the willpower to be the best we can be. However, in those moments, remember this: adversity is not a sign of defeat, but rather a testament to our resilience and strength. When you find yourself facing the toughest of times, when it feels like you've hit rock bottom or encountered an impenetrable wall, it's okay to let yourself feel the weight of it all. Shed those tears if you must, for it is not a sign of weakness, but rather a release of the burdens that we carry. Yet, even amidst darkness, always hold on to the knowledge that you possess a strength within you that is greater than any storm. Understand that the storm wasn't meant to make you fail. Neither was it meant to break you. However, its purpose is to make you a better refined person, stronger and wiser in life. Life's challenges don't always go to the swiftest or the strongest. But the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. So rise from the ashes of disappointment. Wipe away those tears and walk forward with unwavering confidence and determination. With each step you take, know that you are one step closer to your dreams, one step closer to the fulfillment of your goals. Believe in yourself. Trust in your abilities. And know that you are capable of achieving greatness. You know, a quote by Robert Schuller that always stands out for me in times of adversity is, tough times never last, but tough people do. So stand tall. Embrace the challenges that come your way and face them head on with courage and resilience. You are stronger than you realize it. You have the power to overcome any obstacle that stands in your path. Therefore, I encourage you to dream big. You can't afford to be a mediocre because there's so much potential in you than you have explored. The little steps you take daily close the gap between you and your dreams. Strive to attain knowledge, as the wealth of knowledge life has to offer is always far and wide. You have come this far, and you did it, and I'm proud of you. Now, you can say that you came, you saw, and you conquered. This is a milestone you have achieved, and you should be proud of yourself. Congratulations, graduate. You made it this far, and the journey ahead is filled with endless possibilities. So go forward with confidence, pursue your passions with fervor, and never lose sight of the incredible potential that lies within you. You did this. Can I hear a round of applause?
Okay, wow. With that enthusiasm, intelligence, and hustling, possibilities for her are endless. Maybe even governor of New Jersey. Actually, Taio and I were at the State House last week with our friends from the Council of County Colleges to support efforts to restore community college funding. But we'll talk about that more later. So I'm gonna Governor's laughing, so I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. But I'm going to take us back in time. February 2018. Anybody remember what they were doing in February 2018? So February 2nd was a Friday. I wasn't even president yet. I was in an acting capacity, and I got a call that the brand new governor was asking to come to campus on Tuesday, February 6th. Problem was, does anybody remember what February 4th was? Super Bowl, Eagles, Patriots, 41-33. So Monday morning comes, and it was actually Dr. Fichtner's first day on the job. And I was a little hungover maybe from the day before's festivities, and I'm meeting him for the first time, and I said, oh, by the way, governor's coming to my campus tomorrow. Like 4 presidents had heart attacks, a couple fell out of their chairs. But the reason the governor had requested to come to RCBC was to speak with some students here to build momentum for a proposal that he had run on to offer tuition-free community college for residents in the Garden State. So it's fitting to welcome back Governor Murphy in the penultimate year of his second term to deliver a keynote address to the graduating class of 2024, including many of those whose tuition has been covered by higher education policies that he has championed, such as the Community College Opportunity Grant. Throughout his tenure, Governor Murphy's administration has supported expanding access to college in New Jersey, supporting basic needs of students in terms of both food and mental health, and getting more adults to return to college and finish their degrees. On a lighter note, he's a big fan of Barry. Where's Barry? He's hiding somewhere. Of course, if you've noticed some of the emails out of my office in recent months, you know that this year's budget proposal was a little short. but I have no doubt that seeing successful RCBC graduates this afternoon will motivate the governor to continue his track record of supporting community colleges, and most importantly, students like the ones receiving their degrees today. Please join me in welcoming New Jersey's 56th governor, Honorable Phil Murphy.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
Angle of your visit. Good afternoon, everyone. Mike, I want to thank you for that very generous introduction. You may not recall on that Tuesday, February 6th, that I was actually born in Boston and had been rooting for the Patriots, which gets me no votes in New Jersey. It's good to be back. How about one more time for Joe and Taio? Those are extraordinary stories. I did see, as Mike said, my old pal, Barry the Baron, earlier, so I want to thank him for dressing for the occasion. To Chair and another dear friend, Dr. Anthony Wright, and fellow members of the Board of Trustees, Dr. Spang, your provost, and his colleagues in the faculty and staff, elected officials, including two young fellows who are dear friends of mine, Tom Pullian and Dan O'Connell. Good to be with you guys. To the president of the New Jersey Council of County Colleges, Dr. Aaron Fitchner, and to all the other honored guests, friends, family, and loved ones with us today. Thank you for that very warm welcome here back to Mount Laurel. And of course, most importantly, let's hear it for the members of the class of 2024. It is an incredible honor to be here today to help celebrate each and every one of you. And though I have visited this campus before, it has never looked, even on a day that's kind of grayish, it has never looked more glorious than it does at this very moment. And looking out, I see hundreds of bright, emerging leaders joined by family members and loved ones, beaming with joy for everything that you all, the class of 2024, have accomplished and will accomplish. And I think it's only appropriate, we've done it a couple of times already, but let's do it one more time at this moment, that the class and we up here offer your family and friends and loved ones a big round of applause for helping you get to today. And I want to also give a particular shout out to those of you who are the first in your family to ever receive a college degree. I think, Mike, you were the first in yours, am I right? What an accomplishment. Congratulations, especially to those folks. So in the months and years ahead, some of you will go on to continue your studies and earn a bachelor's degree or perhaps even a graduate degree. Others of you will enter the workforce and serve our nation as healthcare professionals, perhaps members of the military. Let's hear it for our active members of military and our blessed veterans. Or perhaps you'll fill some other vital role that is incredibly important to our future. But no matter where you are headed, your next journey begins today. Upon leaving this campus, each one of you will stand as a living tribute to the fact that Rowan College at Burlington County, along with, I might add, all of our other states' great community colleges, are engines for excellence, progress, and opportunity. If you'll bear with me just for a moment, I want to focus on that last word, opportunity. Because it is a word, in fact, as Michael has referred to, that brings me back to my very first visit. That was, by the way, only 21 days into my first term as governor. And as the president has said, I was here to hold a roundtable on one of our administration's earliest, and I would argue highest priorities, making tuition-free community college a reality in New Jersey. At the time, it was an ambitious goal, but it was one we were firmly committed to. Because the fact is, our state, and frankly, our society, depends on community colleges just like this one. Here, you equip our state's future workers with the skills and knowledge they need to compete in the economy of tomorrow. You help bridge long-standing divides in our society by providing students the support and guidance they need to chase their dreams. And above all, you open doors to new opportunities. And that's precisely why less than 1 year after we held that first roundtable discussion right over there, we launched New Jersey's first ever tuition-free community college program, the Community College Opportunity Grant. In the years since then, it has become a national model, first of all, but more importantly, this program has helped thousands of our state's eligible residents graduate from New Jersey's county colleges without taking on any student debt whatsoever. In fact, there are, I'm told, many hundreds of students right here at Rowan College at Burlington County who have been awarded their very own community college opportunity grants. And as a result, many have been able to earn their associate's degree without paying a dollar in tuition. Now, this program is not only shamelessly fishing for applause, this program is not only an investment into making higher education more affordable for working families, and it is that, but it's also an investment into ensuring that our community colleges can remain vibrant engines of opportunity themselves. Engines of opportunity that empower every student here on this campus and beyond to transform their passion into a profession so they can emerge from campus fully prepared to be a force for progress. And honestly, that is the one thing I want to ask of you all today, to seize the opportunity right before you as graduates of one of our state's great community colleges, to become forces for progress. And I ask that of you because right now we live in a world faced with no shortage of challenges. Challenges like climate change and inflation, supply chain backlogs, a war in Europe, a war in the Middle East, divisions all across our society. The scale of these challenges can be daunting. At times, I would argue, even overwhelming. And I know for many, it can feel as if hope is in short supply. But the truth is, it is not. Because when I see each one of you graduates sitting here in your caps and gowns, I am filled with hope. In each one of you, I see your family's dreams coming to life. In each one of you, I see a graduate and a new generation of leaders and change makers ready to build a better world. And in each one of you, I see future educators, electrical engineers, scientists, paramedics, and other frontline heroes who will serve in fields that will transform literally countless lives. Future frontline heroes like one of your President's Awards winner, Joe, who we just heard from. Joe may have grown up in Canada, but his story is one that embodies that classic New Jersey spirit of grit and zeal. Indeed, his road, as you heard, took him to Jersey. And with the support of his wife, Joe decided to return to school. And over the course of his studies, he discovered his calling. And despite facing personal hardships along the way, as you heard, and with the support of amazing educators and faculty on this campus, Joe turned his passion into a profession, and it is a quintessential American dream story and a New Jersey story. Joe, congratulations again. And on that note, let me also shout out the Entrepreneur of the Year, the other President's Award winner, Taio. I love that plug she put in. For a long time growing up, Taio believed that her dream of becoming a fashion designer was unattainable. But that all changed when she and her family moved here from Nigeria to Jersey. She enrolled right here at RCBC and threw herself into pursuing her passion of becoming a fashion designer. And now Taio, as you heard, is launching her very own athletic clothing line, Tribaflex. I hope you include the Irish, Taio, which she has created to help people feel more connected with their ancestral homelands. Wow. One more time, let's hear it for Taio. What's the website again? That's too much for me, but it's you.
Triflex with a Y.
Triflexes with a Y. That's the only thing you need to understand there. Now, I mentioned both Taio and Joe's stories, not just because they are this year's President's Award winners and they deserved it, but because they are a testament to the fact that the American dream is alive and well here in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And it is a dream that so many others of you are living out right this moment. It is a dream that is being brought to life by the educators and faculty members here at Rowan College at Burlington County. And it is a dream that is being brought to life by every student who is encouraged to find their path, to dedicate themselves to becoming the best version of themselves, and to emerge from this campus prepared to shape our shared future for the better. Now, before I leave you, I was working on this last night, and I came up with 3 wishes. So I'm going to wing 3 wishes for you. First of all, I don't know about you, but when smartphones first came out, I had been a very good reader. I stopped reading books, and I just was obsessed with my phone. May I ask you a favor? Put the phone down from time to time and pick up a book. Now, the one I've got in my bag, the faculty members love that. I don't think anyone necessarily the graduating class did. I'm reading a book for the folks who may be a little closer to my vintage, Cocktails with George and Martha, which is about the making of the movie Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Again, I'm dating myself. Secondly, another wish which you may find odd from a politician who relies on hundreds of thousands, if not millions of folks to vote for them or to follow them. With all due respect to that, find a loyal posse of good friends and go deep with that group. And it doesn't mean you can't turn that group over time, and you will, by the way. You'll have new adventures, new jobs, you'll live in new places, you'll pick up new friends. But for all the time we're obsessed with likes and followers, make sure you've got a core group of folks where you've got their back and they've got your back. And then lastly, I was reflecting on Joe and Taio, but this probably could be said for many, if not all of you. Some of you will start on Monday in your profession and you'll work at it for decades. Others of you will start something, you'll stop, you'll repivot, you'll do something else, you may repivot again. I've done a little of actually each of those. Here's my wish, my last wish for you. There's no right answer. The 4-decade career is just as good as the career that has fits and starts, may include more education, may include a different geography. There's no right answer, there's no right path. Just do the one that you feel most comfortable in. And no matter what that path is that you choose, I can speak for all of us, your families, your faculty members. We cannot wait to see everything you will accomplish in the years and decades to come. So congratulations once again. Thank you so much for being part of our New Jersey family. We are so proud of you. May God bless each and every one of you and your families. May God continue to bless the great state of New Jersey and the United States of America.
Awesome. So, look, our mission statement says we transform lives. And I wish that I could have all 6,000 tell their story, but I know there's 6,000 stories that are here. Governor Murphy, I want to thank you for the support that you've given to community college students and for generously sharing your time and perspective with us today. You have a little over 40 days to finalize that state budget, so there's plenty of time to address the community college funding so we can continue to serve outstanding students like the ones before us today. But, yes, I'm going to ask you to join me up here one last time because on behalf of Rowan College of Burlington County, I'm honored to present you an honorary degree in liberal arts with an option in political science as a memento of both today's ceremony and the support that you have provided to community college students throughout your 2 terms as governor.
Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. Let's get a shot at it. Thank you very much. I'll like see if they start moving. Is that going to do it? Yep. Okay.
All right. No more speakers, I promise. It's not raining yet either. So it's time to recognize the most important people of today. We will now begin to call the candidates forward. Ushers, please escort the candidates to the stage so that we can recognize them individually for their accomplishments. Graduates, as your names are called, please you will be handed your diploma shell and then stand with me here for a photo to memorialize your achievement.
Taio Adekunle, Associate of Applied Science.
She forgot.
Jaden Takai Dennis, Certificate. Carla Lee Bearfield, Associate of Applied Science with high honors. Ryan M. Heaton, Associate of Science with honors. Ezgi Y. Gurel, Associate of Science. Gabriel Borum, Associate of Science. Caroline F. Bell, Associate of Science with high honors. Alexandra K. Friend, Certificate. Nathan Joseph, Associate of Applied Science. Samir Abbasi, Associate of Applied Science. Dylan McClure, Associate of Science. Raciel Lorenzo, Associate of Applied Science. John Lucas Paz, Associate of Applied Science. Margaret G. Blackburn, Associate of Science with honors. Caitlin R. Liang, Certificate. Lillian Chirino, Associate of Science. Brielle Spencer, Associate of Science. Alicia Hopkins, Certificate. Shreya Kamal, Associate of Science with High Honors. Mansi D. Dawadi, Associate of Science. Lori Emily Walsh, Associate of Science. Caitlin Connell, Associate of Science. Ashley R. Holland, Associate of Science with Honors. Catherine Rulin, Associate of Science with Highest Honors. David Petty Ohm, Associate of Applied Science. Roy Stanley Kramer IV, Associate of Applied Science with Honors. Ryan Russell, Associate of Applied Science. Laura M. Vanden Heuvel, Associate of Science. Haley Lockwood, Associate of Science. Jake E. Terse, Associate of Science. Batuan Mamak, Associate of Science. Mehakjot Singh, Associate of Science with Honors. Dylan Birnbaum Kaminsky, Associate of Science with Highest Honors. Zachary T. Little, Associate of Science with Honors. Harkirat K. Ranji, Associate of Science with Honors. Erdrolua Ogabangwe, Associate of Science with Honors. Alexandra Renee Downey Almodovar, Associate of Science with Honors. Hanover Acosta, Associate of Science with Highest Honors. Jonathan Pastrana, Associate of Science with High Honors. Ezra Antoni, Associate of Science with Highest Honors. Anthony Cruz, Associate of Applied Science. Jeremiah Ron Francois, Associate of Science with high honors. Yan Jiang, Associate of Applied Science. Nicholas T. Tekshira, Associate Applied Science with honors. Annalise Walker, Associate of Applied Science. Vaughn D. Flippin, Associate of Science. Jacqueline Swan, Associate of Science with highest honors. Mercedes Marie King, Associate of Science with honors. Bethel Ogobongbe, Associate of Science with high honors. Faiz Ibrahim, Associate of Applied Science. Richard T. Cole, Associate of Applied Science with high honors. Julia M. Helvey, Associate of Applied Science. Stephanie Garcia, Associate of Science with highest honors. Vivi Nguyen, certificate. Ariadnali Torres Sanchez, Associate of Applied Science. Florence Bush, Associate of Science. Kyrie Deltz, Associate of Applied Science. Brianna Lewis, Associate of Science. Danielle D. Allen, Associate of Applied Science. Jordan Witherspoon, Associate of Science. Prince Kari Washington, Associate of Applied Science. Emily E. Hewitt, Associate of Science. Mia Noel Terrazini, Associate of Science with honors. Catherine J. Kasia, Associate of Science. Robin Lee Sadowski, Associate of Science.
Joseph Vercello, Associate of Applied Science in Nursing, high honors. Sarah Phillips, Associate of Science in Health Sciences. Danae Jeffers, Associate of Science in Health Sciences, high honors. Grace Ann Bartley Anglin, Associate of Applied Science in Dental Hygiene. Francis Ravello, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, high honors. Alexa Lynn Diener, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, honors. Miranda Sackner, Associate of Science, Dental Hygiene, honors. Maria Yorliana Esquivel, Associate of Science, Dental Hygiene. Amber Garthley, Associate of Science, Dental Hygiene, honors. Julia Imondi, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, highest honors. Amanda Carroll, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, highest honors. Lacey Michaels, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, honors. Catherine Brock, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, honors. Tatiana Stewart, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, honors. Diana Dimitroka, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Nicole Dunn, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, honors. Candace Chandler, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, honors. Taylor Canty, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, honors. Jessica Arredondo, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, honors. Jessica Bennett, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Devin Tabor, Associate of Applied Science, Health Sciences, highest honors. Sarah Ozdemir, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, honors. An Nguyen, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Michelle Steer, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, honors. Fatima Irshad, Associate of Applied Sciences, Dental Hygiene. Jasmine Carr, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, high honors. Maria Lantigua Menendez, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Esmeralda Lizama, Associate of Applied Sciences, Dental Hygiene. Rowan Caravangelos, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, honors. Caitlin Phillips, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, honors. Amanda Adelot, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Honors. Serafina Colgan, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene. Catherine Casey, Associate of Applied Science, Dental Hygiene, Honors. Linda Fatso, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Honors. Tatiana Brodetska, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, High Honors. Aaliyah Page McCaffrey, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, High Honors. Giselle Garcid, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Honors. Julia Hamlin, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Honors. Heather Bottalieri, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, High Honors. Jennifer Seitz, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Honors. Caitlin Marie Cassie, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Taylor Schwartz, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, High Honors. Samuel Romaine, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, Honors. Nicolette Telfer, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Emily Daly, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Samantha Christensen, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology. Dandelion Tatum, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Roberta McGee, Certificate. Jamie Jameson, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Yeah. Amber Diane Redondo, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, Honors. Shane Gallagher, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, High Honors. Giovanna Romero, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Michael Genta, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Ariana Soseda, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Zane Clinshaw, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, highest honors. Kayliana Driscoll, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, high honors. Nicole Andrade, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Manissa Kerstetter, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Casey Firth, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, high honors. Taylor Amaya Mesamon, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Jalen Phillips, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Kira Anderson, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Mackenzie Marie Marshall, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Cheyenne Frake, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Khadija Elba, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, High Honors. Crystal Rufus, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Highest Honors. Amanda Catherine Budd, Associate of Applied Science, Diagnostic Medical Sonography, Highest Honors. Riley Gilmore, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Erica Bongard, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Alicia Diaz, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Alexis Nelson, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Kristen O'Donnell, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Caitlin Smith, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Mindy Thompson, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Courtney Wenner, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Raymond Johnston, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Francesca Ann Martelli, Associate of Science, Liberal Arts, Honors. Hannah Joy Shorter, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, Honors. Kaylee Beisman, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, highest honors. Gianna Mangano, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Allison Hall, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Brianna Mae Brayman, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Gianna Stewart, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, High Honors. Lolita Martinez, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Sarah Amina Ahmad, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Silvino Fernandez Ordaz, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Emily Abrams, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Deja Hamilton, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, High Honors. Brittany Davis, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Danielle Craig, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Mia Teresa Smargisa, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, Honors. Caitlin Wheeler, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, highest honors. Tiffany Himes, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, highest honors. Jade Ramirez, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography. Shaylee Swartz, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, high honors. Anthony Draymond, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, high honors. Jenna Grissom, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, high honors. Ashley Krause, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, honors. Jennifer Welk Garcia, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, high honors. Tina M. Nero Requenis, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Lisa Konetsky, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, high honors. Danielle Blake, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing.
Let's go, Danielle!
Ethan Amankwa, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Sean Stevens Zavatki, Associate of Applied Science. Amalolu Salami, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Alyssa Golson, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Stephanie Johnson, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Courtney James, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Megan Hart, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, high honors. Taylor Williams, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, honors. Taylor Olson, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, honors. Hannah Elizabeth Orth, Associate of Applied Science, Radiography, honors. Marie Florital, Associate of Science. Melissa Afrier, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology. Natasha Grant, Certificate. Marley Pierre Toussaint, Associate of Applied Science, Health Sciences. Amy Elizabeth Hunter, Associate of Science, Biology, highest honors. Louis Salas, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Roberto Medinez Hernandez, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Gabriella Florkowski, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, High Honors. Elizabeth Lindwall Brown, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Allison Ortiz, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, High Honors. Madison Olivia Granston, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Tashiana Burrows, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Melissa Hawkins, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Angelina Kinney, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Alexis Schutz, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, High Honors. Lisa Walker, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing, Honors. Lorana Dutra, Associate of Science, Health Sciences, highest honors. Louis Mayorga, Certificate. Dominic Dover, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Samantha Lutchman, Associate of Science, Health Sciences. Brittany Sims, Associate of Science, Health Sciences.
Round of applause for those readers. And no one fell. There was one slip, those 7-inch heels, but no one slipped or fell, ultimately. So congrats on that. Please join me in welcoming Chairman of the RCBC Board of Trustees, Dr. Anthony Wright, who will confer the degrees, diplomas, and certificates for the class of 2024.
Thank you, President COC, and good afternoon, and a hearty congratulations to you, the class of 2024. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, please accept our congratulations to you, all of the graduates, and your families on this outstanding achievement. We're all very proud of your accomplishments to date. We also would like to thank our faculty and staff who have supported you along the way. Thank you for trusting RCBC to meet your educational goals. We wish you the very best of luck in your next step, whether you enter the workforce, transfer to a senior institution, or follow your dream down another path. By the authority vested in me by the New Jersey Secretary of Higher Education, I ceremonially confer these degrees upon you, the candidates for graduation, who have completed all of their degree requirements according to the college's academic and registration officials. Again, congratulations, Dr. COC.
All right, we're almost done, so if you got any juice left in those cans, you better drain them. Thank you, Dr. Wright. Not yet. Now that it's official, graduates, you may now move your tassels from your right to your left. Okay. Before we conclude, I would ask that we applaud the faculty and staff who have worked tirelessly to prepare the next generation of leaders. All of the family and friends, either with us in the audience or watching from home, who have supported our graduates every step of their journey. And one final round of applause for the class of 2024. Congratulations. Guests, please remain standing while our platform guests exit and faculty, staff, and graduates exit. Congratulations, class of 2024.